Manufacturing reality. How statistics become belief. We live in an age where facts are abundant, but reality is scarce. Never before has humanity had such access to data, and never before has it been so easy to weaponize fragments of that data into instruments of belief. Today, power belongs not to those who control information, but to those who control its interpretation. The most effective manipulation doesn't lie, it frames. From data to weapon. A raw statistic is powerless. It becomes dangerous only when wrapped in narrative. The transformation follows a predictable path: selection, interpretation, emotional anchor, repetition, social confirmation. A skilled manipulator never fabricates numbers, they curate them. A narrow demographic becomes society. A correlation becomes causation. A hypothesis becomes what everyone already knows. When someone says studies show, without naming the study, its methodology, or counterexamples, they aren't informing you, they're programming you. The engineering of anxiety. Statistics feel objective, that's what makes them so malleable. Percentages without absolute numbers create illusions of scale. Averages erase distribution and hide extremes. Graph axes are manipulated to exaggerate or minimize. Time windows are cherry-picked to fit conclusions. Context is optional, and therefore routinely stripped away. Once severed from its environment, a number can mean almost anything. The strongest narratives attach data to primal fears: loneliness, loss of status, threats to children, demographic displacement. Fear compresses cognition. Under anxiety, humans stop asking, "Is this true?" and start demanding, "Who is responsible?" That's when belief becomes programmable. The illusion of consensus. Repetition doesn't just reinforce belief, it manufactures reality. When identical phrasing appears across platforms, the brain interprets it as independent consensus. Even when the source is singular, bots amplify, algorithms reward engagement, humans echo. And suddenly, I've been noticing this too, converts narrative into perceived personal experience. What feels like organic agreement is often orchestrated resonance. Why? Intelligence offers no immunity. High intelligence doesn't protect against narrative capture, it often worsens it. Intelligent minds excel at rationalizing beliefs they've already emotionally accepted without cognitive discipline. Intelligence becomes a weapon against itself, a tool for defending biases rather than detecting them. The true vulnerability isn't ignorance, it's unexamined certainty. Cognitive self-defense. Emotion is a signal, not a verdict. If a claim triggers fear or anger, pause, your nervous system is being targeted. Interrogate the frame. What was measured? Who was excluded? What alternative framings were possible? Correlation is never causation. Demand the mechanism, demand controlled studies. For repetition is not consensus. Multiple voices may be one source echoed. Urgency is manipulation. Truth doesn't require haste. Identify incentives, not villains. Ask who benefits from belief in this narrative. Hold conclusions lightly. The ability to revise beliefs is strength, not weakness. Reality demands effort. If an explanation feels satisfyingly simple, it's probably incomplete. The future will be decided by those who can separate signal from narrative, who treat statistics as instruments, not oracles, and who defend their cognition as carefully as previous generations defended their borders. In the age of manufactured reality, the mind is the final territory, and it's under siege. The question isn't whether you'll be targeted, you already are.
The question is whether you'll notice.